Veliki pozdrav, dobrodošli na SRPG. Ja sam Šomi, ovo je 74. epizoda našeg Baldur's Gate 3 gameplaya. Nalazimo se u mauzoleju, ispod gradskog groblja. Da vidimo, aha, zamka. Dobro, da malo istražimo šta ima ovdje. Upalit ćemo svetlo. Dobro. Sarkofag, da vidimo šta kaže. Zahtjeva nam snagu da ga pomerimo. Nemamo dovoljno snage. Dobro. Inspiracija je tu. Sad imamo. 2 ključa. Oživljavanje i lobanje. Dobro. Da vidimo što ima. Aha. Aktivirali smo neku zamku. Da, oslepljeni smo. Evo zamke. Jedna manje. Gdje je druga ova? Ok, više nema dima. Šta kaže kovčeg? Zlato, dragulj. Otrov, Battle Mage Power, ok, šta bi Diminution? To je dobro, nije loše. Ok, idemo dalje. Šta ima u ovoj prostoriji? Sastojak. Imamo li šta za alhemiju? Greater healing može. Crumbling, raspadajući zapisnik neki. Nije ništa. To je to. Napustit ćemo veliki mauzolej, to jest prastari mauzolej.
Let flowers say what words never can.
Dobro. Šta kaže? Gorajan Mausoleum Key. Gorajan je lik iz prvog dela serijala. On je podigao glavnog junaka, ali ga je ubio Sarivok. Ajmo u njegov mauzolej. Gorajan Mausoleum. Ne, stani, nisam htio to. Htio sam da upalim svetiljku, volim to da radim. Tako. U čast Gorajana. Zapalit ćemo sve što može se zapali. Candle. Sve sveće. Dobro, mali ih još ovdje. Lord Gregorian Gorayan.
First High Constable of Baldur's Gate, the city's protector.
Malo zlatnika, nije na odmet. Te sveće sam sve popalio. A, tamo smo otkrili nešto. Molba bogovima. Dobro, tu nema više ništa. Patrons of our hero. Dobro. Da vidimo šta ovdje ima. Svitak, neki scroll. Ništa specijalno, možemo li da otvorimo Gorajanov kovčeg? Možemo. Šta imamo unutra? Ima prstenja. To je dobro, sauvar. Napitak heroizma. I ništa više. Može li u stvari splint mail da dam ovoj Lizel? Može. Dobro, to je to. Ovaj zid može da se razbije, vidim. Da. Još jednom. Dobro. Zamke su na sve strane. Stani tu, aktivirala si zamku, glupač. Sad treba ovo eliminisati. Dobro je, glavuđa manje. Dobro zaštićena grobnica. Vjerovatno krije nešto. Dobro. Još jedna zamka. Valjda ih više nema. Jedan zlatnik. Dobro, šta kaže ovdje? Ništa. Šta ima u sarkofagu?
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap for us.
I'm ready.
Ključ, dobro. Skelet sa koskom, štit za prodaju. Nasljedstvo Huna. Klekni sa svom svojom težinom i svom vrijednošću i on će ti se otvoriti. Jacint, super. Znači svom težinom negdje da stanemo i neko će se otvoriti. Vjerovatno na ovu ploču osjećam. Ajde probamo. Ti si tu.
Action, not reaction.
You have my attention.
Klik. Da. Puzzle solved, što bi se reklo. Da vidimo šta imamo tamo. Ajde prvo ovaj čošak. Charm person. Neću SC kupiti. Knjiga neka. Ništa. Dobro. Kovčeg. Zaključan. Ne zadugo. Zlato i boja. Tamni ametist, lepa boja. Aha, ključ smo iskoristili za ovo. Zlato i Cone of Gold. Bravo. Zlato. I žurnal. Pa to je to. Da li imaš šta ovim vazama? Nema ništa. Ajde vidimo tu novu boju, indako sam preopterećen. Prvo ću sve ove knjige i papire da prebacim kod Gejla. Nekom bude naš arhivar. Gale. Tako. Nova boja. Dark Amethyst i imam Gorgeous Maroon. Ajde ovako, Gorgeous Maroon ćemo damo na oklop. Dobro. A Dark Amethyst na plašt, čizme i rukavice. Plašt. Čizme. I rukavice. To je to. Malo imamo krvaviju boju. Vampir smo u svakom slučaju. Hoću samo da vratim noževe, a to je to. Napuštamo hunsku grobnicu. Vraćamo se na groblje. Ok, izašli smo iz mauzoleja. Tu ima neki kovčeg, ali vidjet će nas, ne smijemo usred bijela dana da krademo. Što li ovdje? Nema one stražarke. Opa. Ko si ti? Bug Thimble. Šta radiš? Sklanjajte kobasičarske prste od moje kutije. Šta ti radiš sa grobom mog oca? Da probamo da ga... nisam htio da dam charm personal item. Baci ga bez veze. Otac, nema tu kostija, samo zlato. Zadrži očevo zlato, hvala lepo. Možemo li da otvorimo kovčeg? Možemo. Morija nas je vidjela, znao sam. Sreća, nisu reagovali. Ovdje isto ima da se nešto iskopa, ali ne vredi, mnogo ima raje. Prijavit će nas, možda ovdje možemo... Da, vidi nas ovaj mali. Ajde ovako ćemo probamo. Dođi tu. Razdvoji se. Da vidim. Da. Neko je zarobljen ovdje. Okej. Uspjeli smo da iskopamo. Opa, evo ga neki. Gothric Krillin. Mislio sam da sam gotov. Gospođa sreća, nek te blagoslovi. Ko je ovaj? Nije ti pomogao sreća, ja sam ti pomogao. Da, vratit ću uslugu. Ako vidiš čelavca nekog koji je ljut, ne diraj ga. Ja sam to uradio i eto šta sam zaradio. Zove se gospodar kamena. Više kao gospodar govana. Vidio te nauči... Ne. Čuo sam za njega, on je novi boss. To je taj. A ja nisam znao to. Neću opet pogrešiti. Nemam puno šta. Ali lik koji je ispod mene ima svega. Uzmi. Dobro. Magical Pike. Magična motka koja vredi 40 zlatnika. Ne treba mi. Em je teška, em je bezvredna. Rapier, ovo ćemo da prodamo. To je to. Što se tiče groblja.
Roar, scream. Do what you must in the tangles of grief. I will leave you for now. Tell me, Sayer, if you leave a poisoned cake in a pod and such a wisdom, you showed a grievous...
Ma beši, tamo ovi, znači, ne veruju.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, if you're
Ovi
in for a
traže
meal,
kovčeg.
good luck. The carpenter around back claims there's a backlog. Oh, there's a witty...
Pozdrav, moj pas.
What kind of monster hurts a little girl?
Dobro, da vidimo šta. Traže kovčeg, znači, a kovčezi se ovdje kupuju. Valmorba.
You steal from those...
Ne možemo da pričamo, misli da smo lopov. Pa mislim, jesmo lopova. Posljednje želje Ajane. Šta i ovo smo ukrali?
Resolving this peace, you've won leniency, but lost your ill.
You steal from...
Da. Smatra nas lopovom. Pa jor, nemo šta ima gore. Kad smo lopov, ajde da je pokrademo skroz. Durimbolt, mauzolejski ključ. Posljednja želja Ali. Žurnal čuvara groblja, znači ništa bitno. Zauvar malo zlata, dobro. Opet ću ove knjige da prebacim kod Gejla. Ima li još koja? Ne. Ništa, ajmo dole. Aha. Uzet ću ti bar cveće.
We won't, honey.
Ne znam kako da sredim tu reputaciju, samo da vidim.
Any luck with the carpenter?
Karakteristike, da.
Your daughter's casket will have to wait.
What? But for how long?
Her rights will be said. Her body made one with the soil.
Da, znači ne žele da razgovaraju s nama. Doviđenja, prijatno. Mailbox, Kelenvorova milost. Neko je poslao pismo ovoj čuvarci groblja. Možda vidimo.
We won't, honey. We won't, honey.
You steal from those...
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
I'm sorry for your loss, but it will be a 10-day before I can take your departed. Maybe more. If you notice any odours before then, treat the body with jasmine, honeysuckle, whatever you can get. Kerwin? Oh, yeah. He's just outside, under the great willow. It's good of you to come. He hasn't had any visitors in a long time. It's important to remember those who have got... I'm sorry for your loss, but... Oh, you're back. I deal with the dead, but the Mortark tend... If you have any concern... I'm sorry. Well, there is a serial killer on the loose. Business is boot. Killing book.
Find a casket for your daughter there.
This is ridiculous. I just want to bury
Tell
my
me,
little girl.
Sire, if you leave a poisoned cake in a park and a child dies from such a wisdom, you should...
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Tell me, Sire, if you leave a... I cannot believe you. You...
Assume nothing.
Tell me, Sire, if you leave a... Such a wisdom, you should...
Careful, I bite.
Brave and loyal Rocky, who saved his master from an ambush. Fearless Gordis, who would chase any prey and helped bring in our greatest trophies. Lionheart Xena, fierce watchdog. At night, no one dared to pass her post. Chief Houndmaster Paul, who trained our pack to perfection.
A fearsome hunter reduced to this.
give up.
Sounds like fun.
Need to stay focused.
Swift and lethal.
A little help, please.
I don't fancy their chances.
It can't have been easy for Will to resign himself to...
Here lies the Houndmaster of the Durinbolds, surrounded by his loyal pack, good boys and
That might be
girls
worth a
all.
look.
Blackets will be done.
What now?
What's next?
What a day.
doom.
Oh, action, not reaction.
I wonder what the next move is. A long way to go still.
Indolence breeds madness.
Trust no one.
Quiet now. We don't want Chef Rovere overhearing us. And don't push. There's enough for everyone.
Thank the gods. I should have known you'd make it to the city all right. But you never know. I'm shocked by my good fortune, quite honestly. Rent is fair, and the setup is just what I need to start making a living again. Without you, I'd be dead in a ditch twice over. Instead, I have my own smithy in the city. At least, until the Absolute's army mows us down. But hey, anything could happen in the meantime. Optimism, right? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
breeds madness. Diabolic Forge.
Hard not to. I'm standing downwind.
Quick and quiet. The softest touch.
Don't mind if I do. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Well, she nodded at me. Very suggestively, I might add.
A suggestive nod.
A theft has been reported, and it seems you're the only suspect. Choose your next step wisely. You've been given the
What can I do for you? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
telling you. That flaming fist was winking at me.
Well, she nodded at me, very suggestively, I might add.
A suggestion.
Keeping very well, I hope?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my... Will's father owes him gratitude. I hope for his sake Ravengard is gracious enough to offer it, given how much it cost. Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. As Karsus, too late, the god was the end. As the child, an event that came to be known as Karsus's folly. It takes the death of... Not that I'm... Now, try Gale's folly, one might call it. I doubt she wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. Oh, truth is, if anything, I feel more at peace than I have in...
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel. For a father he fell out with ages ago. There's such a thing. D. Sharp. Anyway, what were we talking about? In the group. I'm sure when... I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important... No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal.
I expected Baldur's Gate, but it's got a The air grows ever warmer. The hum of life within it louder. It may, in its heat, live stimulation, and in its throb, only if you want me to. But after we free, well, we will shield. Is.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just...
Of course.
Honestly, my heart's racing. Fine. What's on your mind? No notes. Even if I could have made it this far without you.
Yes? Ask it.
You still? The Undercity shifts. We might search.
Let's talk. We will knock him out if we need.
Your skull vibrates.
Bring me to your Duke. I will shield him, as I shield you.
Why would you do that?
Better to bring him into the fold than...
Well then, what else is on your mind? Mind flayers are like clever, and maybe... Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
They say that home is where a person can be their truest selves, without guile, without pretense. You did well to see off the Githyanki who had invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters. The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup. Should you? The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. The garments with which we spoke of my relationship. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal. By necessity, not design. But I'm glad you appreciate the richness of my experience. Yours has been no less exciting, but even with all your experience, it has not been easy. The only way we were ever going to, but few would trust in mine. I studied you, your motivations, your actions, your desires. I deduced the best way to align your goals with my, that you are complex and full of contradictions. It was no easy task, but I had to persist. I needed your absolute dedication to the cause. I anticipated the challenge, and I anticipated your resistance. What I didn't anticipate was how reasonable you would be. You don't like to be coddled, cajoled, but you responded well to logic, to rationale. You saw straight to the core of what really mattered. Yes. Sometimes, I felt almost like we were dancing our way towards something deeper. I'm sorry. You're right. Now's not the time. Forget I said anything. Let's move on to more. The Elder Brain's hive mind has grown to monstrous proportions. And through the Crown's magic, it has complete control over each and every member. It was intelligent before, but now we must stop it while we...